Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA. Hey, what does a guy who tests literally hundreds of discs every year put in his bag when it comes time for a tournament? Well, we're about to find out. We're gonna do an in the bag. Let's go. Well, don't worry, this is not gonna be a long drawn out in the bag. Nothing more annoying than like a 20-minute in the bag. So I'm gonna keep it simple. All right, first off, we're gonna start with the bag. Got the V4 Berg Sport bag here. Definitely love this. For several years, I used only a cart, switched over to this bag. Haven't looked back. Super comfortable, holds lots of stuff. Should definitely check them out. We have them at Disc Golf Deals USA. All right, let's go to my putters. Putting putters. I mean, if you've been watching me, you know it's the Pixel. I used to love putting with Judges. Not anymore. These Pixels are great. Feel kind of like a Judge, but C2 putts are definitely going in. Okay, then we're gonna go with some of my throwing putters and approach discs. Love the range, like the Proton Soft one in here. Every now and then I'll switch it out for either the Eclipse or some of the other ranges that have come out, but right now, Proton Soft. And then for dead straight shots, I love the Ohm Plus. I love this stamp, bridge to nowhere. Such a cool disc, great upshot disc. And for overstable shot, got the Proton Soft Tempo here. This is definitely a go-to. Short courses, I can pretty much play a whole round with just this. Let's go to my mid-range lineup. Let's go from least stable to most stable. So the least stable one I got right here is another Proton Soft disc. It's the Paradox. Now this Proton Soft Paradox is a little more stable than some of the other Paradoxes. I love it. Put it on a hyzer, it'll flip up and then give you some late turn. Such a great disc for the woods for carving up stuff. Okay, then next would be the Detour. This is one I can throw hard and flat. It'll give me a nice slow turn, or I could put it on a slight anhyzer and trust that it's gonna hold that turn the whole way. Then another Proton Soft disc. Got the Echo here. This one just goes dead straight. This is my point and shoot mid-range. I can put it on any angle I want. It's gonna hold it. If I just need to hit a straight gap and go at least 320 feet, I'm going to the Echo. Then going up a little bit more in stability is Proton Soft. Hey, this is kind of a common theme in my bag. Hex. This one is great. Gives me a slight S turn. It just has a little bit more reliable finish at the end than the Echo. The Echo wants to finish straight, whereas this one will give me a little bit of a dump at the end. Then going up from there, we got the Eclipse Reactor. This is just like a Hex, but without the turn on it. So it won't give me any turn. It'll just go dead straight and then give me a nice solid 0-2. And then from there, we're going to the Pyro. Love the Prism Pyro. This is basically like an overstable, like Firebird type disc, but it's in a 5-speed body. Love this. This is a definite disc for doing forehand rollers in the woods, flare skips, anything that you need something stable approach. I go with this. Okay, then we're gonna go to, I guess I'll call it kind of fairway drivers, but I really only have two molds there. I've got the Mantra, and then I've got a bunch of Votoms. All right, Mantra. This is my disc that if I wanna start something flat to the left and have it turn over in the woods, or if I need a hyzer flip disc in the woods, this is the one I'm going to. Not gonna pull it out if there's ever any wind or a headwind, because it's just not gonna be able to handle it. Then I'm going to my Votoms. I got 3 Votoms in different stabilities. So my first one is Part-Time Disc Golf Pterodactyl. Shout out to Skeet for designing this for me. This Votom is definitely a little bit flippy. I can put it on a little bit of a hyzer, it'll pop up and then still give me a reliable finish, or I can throw it dead flat, give me a little S turn and finish at the end. Kind of like a longer Hex for me, really. And then this Votom, man, this one's been in my bag for a long time. Straight up Ethos Votom. I can forehand, backhand this thing. It just goes dead straight, little finish at the end. And then last but not least, this is my Beefcake Votom. This is an old school glow Votom, dead straight, a lot of dump at the end. Almost like a milder version of a Firebird for me. Now let's go to my distance drivers from least stable to most stable. All right, just picked up this 158 beat in Fission Dimension. I love this thing. Put it on a hyzer, flips up, gives you late turn. This thing is super flippy. Haven't tried doing rollers with this, but I imagine it'd be a really good roller too. And then I got another Fission Dimension. This one's 173 grams. super beat in that I got from a guy. This one is hyzer. It'll flip up but stay flat the whole time. Now these discs I mainly pull out if I'm looking for that extra distance, like if I need to push somewhere in the 400-foot range, I'm pulling these guys out. If I want something a little bit more controllable, I'll go to the Expanse. The Expanse for me is basically like a wave, but just a touch more stable. Sometimes the waves can get a little squirrely on me and I can't really trust it. The Expanse, I can definitely trust it. Then if I need some great bomber distance, I go for my 167 gram Animus here. I love this thing. It'll flip up and it'll just coast for days and have a nice reliable dump at the end. This thing is a crusher, but the one that really outdoes this one as far as distance goes is my original 175 gram Fission Dimension. This one isn't quite as beat in as those other two, so it'll still hold nice and flat, maybe a little bit of a turn to it, but this thing just comes out of the hand super fast. It'll get me to that 400 mark super easy. Then the last two discs is something I need to pull out if I want zero turn and lots of fade. I got my Emperor here, nice and super domey. This thing is super stable, won't give me hardly any turn. It'll give me lots of fade at the end. If I have any headwind or I just can't trust any of these other discs because they might get a little too squirrely, that's when I pull out this. And this is kind of my utility disc, the Thrill here. This is great for forehand rollers, thumber shots, tomahawks. If I need something that needs to get around of a corner and give me a great big flare skip, that's when I pull this out. I don't pull it out a lot, but when I need it, it's a great disc for that. All right, guys, well, that's my in the bag. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe a disc I might be missing and I should try out. And stay tuned because I'll probably be doing another in the bag later on because my bag is very fluid. It changes from time to time just because there's new discs that are coming out that I like a little bit better than what you see here. All right, if you're looking to get some discs, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Till I see you next time, peace out.